I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
Together we are
Going odd. Very odd.
places here in
Winter of the Garden.
Yeah.
Florida, I'm sorry. And so I realize I'm teaching something new to people now.
What's that?
I'm teaching them how to be prostitutes, I think. Yeah.
Really?
Business prostitutes in a way.
Explain.
My latest lesson I'm sharing is we always sell ourselves first. People buy us first and they buy our product second. Meaning if you don't sell yourself first, no one will ever buy your product or service. So I'm teaching people, is where I'm focusing, I'm teaching people basically how to sell themselves, which is kind of for money. And I'm just trying to think, is that anything but a business prostitution?
Okay, so what is
I can't get around it.
What is prostitution? I mean, basically you're selling...
You're selling your body, yourself. Is it your body? Maybe it's your physical body. I don't know.
I mean, sex. I mean, I have nothing against...
Oh, is it sex?
Prostitution, from my understanding, is selling sex for money. Or for something... No, for money.
Consensual agreement of pleasure.
Yeah, but if that's a girlfriend-boyfriend situation or husband-wife or whatever, that's a different relationship. Prostitution is, you want me to be inside you, you have to pay me this much money, give me this much money, and I will be inside you. Physically.
See, I always thought prostitution was only a money thing. There was no feelings involved. There was no long-term relationship. It was just it was transactional. Transactional transfer.
Okay.
But that's what business is. Business is a transactional transfer.
Yeah, you're right.
So am I going too far or am I on...
No. You're staying with the transaction and transfer of money.
Yeah.
That's all. Money being exchanged. Okay.
You give me money, I make you feel good.
Yes.
That's business.
You know, I've always said I'm a whore to whatever. You know, I'll work anywhere. I'll do anything.
So I guess we're still. I guess I want to make prostitution legal again.
Okay.
In business, though. Not. I don't care about the other, but although that should be legal too. Okay, it should be decriminalized.
Prostitution?
Absolutely.
I'm for that too.
Why are we telling women what to do with their bodies? Just decriminalize it. Let people do what they want.
Okay. All right. I'm with you on that. So you're saying take that prostitution label and move it on over to...
I'm saying call a spade a spade.
All right.
That's what it is. Fine.
So you the exchanging of money. Got it. Now, how far can you do that politically? I'm a political whore.
You could do it politically. I think we can even have remember those? We can have whore houses.
You think so?
We can have business. It's okay. We can have business whore houses. In other words, I can go in, you can give me a product or service that makes me feel good, and I pay you money, and then we leave. We do. Those are called flea markets and swap shops and marketplaces, aren't they?
Right.
All right. We already have that.
So the only thing is sexual. The only thing that makes it illegal is the sexual aspect of it. You're giving sex for money. You're giving.
You're right.
I mean, however,
so prostitution has always been legal, just not the sexual part.
Right.
That's weird.
Okay. That's the oldest profession is
business.
No,
prostitution business. Yeah, the business of prostitution.
Okay. So what if it's okay? So what's different is that in your business, it is business. It's not sex.
Correct.
Right. And by it being business, then it's not called prostitution. It's called we're doing business.
It's called commerce. It's called the U.S. economy.
Yeah. I wonder though how many of us turn this around and actually will do anything for the buck.
Oh, not only will we do anything for the buck, but when you ask someone, would you do something for $1 million?
Yeah.
And they say, oh no, I would never do that for $1 million. Not only would they, by the way, they would do it for far less. You put $1,000 on the table, I bet they would do whatever you ask. People's price are much lower than they think. Everyone has a price.
Yeah.
That's corollary 1. Corollary 2, that price in cash is much lower than they expect.
Okay. So a movie came out 20 years ago. Robert Redford.
Yeah, Indecent Proposal.
Yes.
Was that?
Yeah. It was like $100 million. It was $1 million for me to sleep with your wife.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you're saying is money rules, correct?
What I'm saying is we don't have the identity to overcome our slavery to money. We don't have the self-worth. No way.
Oh my God.
The altruism, the self-actualization to overcome that.
What about now? What about you? You right now, do you have it? Do you have
I think I do. I think I do, but I'm going to take my own medicine and say until there's cash on the table, I won't know. If someone says, would you do this for $1 million? I would say no. I would say kill someone. But when there's $1 million of cash on the table, would I still say no? I hope so. But until that happens, I can't say if I would or not.
All right. Kill someone's... Ooh.
It's easy to sound noble when it's not real.
All right, so when it's real...
What if it was 100 million? How much good can I do for 100 million? And what if the person I needed to kill was
somebody you hated?
A fascist dictator? Like, that was going to harm the world? I don't know. I just can't say one way or another.
So your identity is not complete yet, is it?
Never will be.
Your whole life is going to be changing?
Yes. Even 750 million years from now, when we boiled all the water off the surface of the Earth,
we're Venus?
Still, yes. When we're now, instead of Venus, we're Venus, or whatever the next planet name is.
We'll be somewhere else.
Do you know Venus used to be called Lucifer? That was its original name. Yeah. But not in the evil way, as in like the bringer of light, Lucifer.
Oh, that Lucifer.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that interesting? So much interesting things about Venus.
All right, I want to get back to this prostitution thing.
I want to know how to politicize it. How do you make it how do you run on it as a platform?
You mean
everyone do each other in business? That's my platform.
I think that's happening right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think that's what people do. What do you? Here you go.
It's a big orgy. It's a big business orgy.
you and I, we don't have any exchanging of money. There's no financial transaction between what we do. We're doing this because we want to do it. This is what we want to do. This is what we like to do. Okay? Now, there's no whoring out. Is there any whoring out with this? I mean, we've been doing this for over a year and a half.
No? Not much whoring going on.
No, so we're doing something we enjoy to do. We're not golfing together. We're not playing tennis, badminton, pickleball, whatever.
This is our sport.
You think this is
We're in the sport of verbalization of odd places. We're explorers.
I don't look at this as a sport.
It's not a sport?
No. We're not, you know what, when I was, I just became a father.
Come on, be a good sport.
Well, I got married, I just became a father, and I realized I was missing mental stimuli. How do I get mental stimuli? And for like 10 years, 15 years, it was tough to find mental stimuli. Yeah, I wanted something to trigger my brain.
Okay, so that's your sport. Mental stimulation. You're in the sport. You're always looking for that next level.
Curiosity.
Okay.
It has to do with curiosity.
Yeah.
However, I still have that curiosity now. And that's what drives me to do this. I mean, it doesn't drive me to make money. I make enough money to just live on.
Money's not your sport then. But this is. I think this mental curiosity and this digging and exploring into the dark creases of soiled humanity is what drives you.
Not soiled humanity.
I know that paints a terrible picture, doesn't it?
Psychology, yeah. Psychology. I love the psychology of people. Why we do what we do. Bingo.
I love that too.
There we go.
I think that's why we're a good pair.
You think so?
We both love. I want to know why people do what they do and why they don't do what they don't do. Those are my two biggest fascinations.
All right, I want to go back to prostitution. You're in a business to coach people to prostitute.
Correct. I'm like the what do they call that? The
John.
Is that what it is?
No,
the
John's.
No, the John's the customer.
I'm
the pimp.
Pimp.
I'm a pimp. I got to work on my pimp walk. I don't have that down. I need my cane. Where's my cane?
You need a little top that too.
I got to get the limp. You know, the pimp limp.
All right.
Ooh,
so
I'm gonna work on that.
So, how do you feel about being the pimp?
I'd rather be the pimp than the whore. Honestly, I mean, if I have to choose.
You're teaching them to whore, though. You're like,
yes.
You want more money
for the good of society, of course. I mean, this is. I want to make everyone feel good.
Yeah.
I want everyone to make money.
Yeah.
And then society progresses because we're producing, we're creating, we're making surplus. We're being fruitful and multiplying.
At some point, we're going to make more than we need. In fact, we're probably there now.
I know, that's my goal though. I want us to make more than we need in our immediate circle, so we have to share even further out.
Sharing. I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
Places going
viral.
boom.